Hey, what's up guys, this is Saman here from Explore Gadgets, and these are some of the games I play on my Galaxy S8. Do note that the games I play are my personal preference and may be old. We will also be coming up with more contents on the Galaxy S8, so stay tuned. And now, without any further ado, let's get this started. First up, we have Nova Legacy. This is a 20MB version game that has good graphics and amazing gameplay. The controls are the same as any shooter game on Android, but as the Nova franchise has been one of my favorites, I am loving this one. It has high resolution 3D models and textures. The game is highly polished and I'm pretty sure that you guys will love it too. Next up, we have Deer Hunter. In this game, you hunt animals and get paid. And with the money, you can buy some guns and other hunting tools to hunt some more animals. I have to say the graphics is simply amazing, and the gameplay is also quite addictive and engaging. If you like hunting games, then this is the game you should be playing. This game also heated up the S8 more than the other games did. Next, we have Critical Ops. If you love shooting games, especially Counter-Strike, then you are going to love this one. First of all, the graphics is outstanding for a smartphone game. Secondly, the multiplayer is amazing, where you have a large online community. Finally, the controls are very responsive and well polished. Next, we have Modern Combat 5. If you like shooting games in general, then this game is a great play. You get an amazing story with breathtaking graphics and smooth controls. The game might be old, but it is still better than most of the games out right now. You can also use a controller, which can make things easier and more immersive. Next, we have Bully. The game tells the story of a student at Bullyworth Academy. He's really troubled and he's dumped there by his mom and her new husband. And there he's basically left to fend for himself. He's punching, stealing, pranking and chasing his way through the school life. And you have got a stick on the left to move him around and a stick on the right to look around. And you've also got a few context sensitive buttons sitting in the right hand corner. There is violence here, but it is very smart and reasonably well balanced. Next, we have Asphalt Xtreme. If you love rally racing, then this is the game you should be playing. It has great multiplayer functionalities and the controls and graphics are simply amazing. I usually play this on my GameSir G4S controller and it really enhances your gameplay experience. Next, we have FIFA Mobile Soccer. This game is perfect for playing football on the go. Even the controls are made for a touchscreen. You get swipes for shooting, taps for passing, and a dedicated button for sprinting and skills. The graphics are quite good and the gameplay is very engaging. Next, we have NBA Live Mobile Basketball. Here you are given 4 modes to play that includes live events, head-to-head, season and leagues. In order to play these modes, you'll have to build a team. And you are given starter packs of players to start your team. For controls, you've got a joystick at the bottom left and over on the right, it's broken into 2 categories, offense and defense. All in all, NBA Live Mobile is an overall fun game to pick up and play. Next, we have Injustice: Gods Among Us. The overall plot of Injustice is more or less the same as the console version. Here, players can either tap the screen for light attacks or swipe left or right for strong ones. Underneath the visuals and various forms of hurting other people is an RPG-like leveling systems that both boosts the character's strength and health as well as enabling the use of more devastating specials. Overall, it's an impressive android fighter despite its simplicity. Next, we have Need for Speed No Limits. As much as I love the Asphalt series, I played this one for the gameplay, graphics, and the variation of cars. Here, you play as a street racer trying to make it big in the underground scene. The controls are not as polished as Asphalt, but No Limits has a story, so it keeps you engaged. Next, we have Super Toss the Turtle. This game has an alluring art style and very addictive gameplay. Here, you basically launch a turtle or any other character which you can unlock afterwards, and you have to make it travel as far as you can. And to do that, you'll have to use different power-ups and a launcher. Although you can unlock all the weapons and power-ups pretty fast, you still have an amazing game to chase high scores with your friends. Next, we have Tiny Archers. Tiny Archers is an arcade-type game where you take control of a lone archer defending against hordes of goblins and orcs. The controls are simple. You touch and hold on the screen to bring up an arc path representing the path of your arrow, and if you are all lined up, release to fire. The gameplay can be a little hard as in time you'll have to defeat harder enemies, each with special abilities, but that is what makes this game more challenging and fun to play. Next, we have Ninja Arashi. Ninja Arashi is a side-scrolling action game that puts the player in the role of a retired ninja named Arashi. The game tasks the player with traversing several levels as they try and chase down Orochi and save the retired ninja's son. To move to the next level in Ninja Arashi, players will have to collect scrolls. This game also controls very well and the graphics look great. Overall, Ninja Arashi is a great way to waste some time. Next, we have Geometry Wars 3. The use of colors in this game is exceptional, and it really pops on the gorgeous screen of the S8. The animations are smooth and the game comes together in a visually pleasing way, creating an arcade experience in your hand. Next, we have Hyper Burner. In this game, you control a small spaceship by dragging a thumb around the screen, and all you need to do is reach the end without crashing. The controls are pretty simple, as you just need to touch and drag your finger around the screen to control your spaceship. The game is very fun and has a great soundtrack, and also the graphics looks great. Next, we have Beat Racer. Beat Racer is a beautiful game. The graphics looks like something taken right out of Tron, and the way everything in this game moves according to the music is absolutely amazing. You collect beats, and you have to slide or jump your way through obstacles and sometimes destroy the enemy with the beats you have collected. It's an amazing concept and I really like this game. Next, we have A Fairy Tale of Lotus. Here you help the hero climb a pyramid made of cubic stone blocks, and your goal is to reach the top and collect the lotus. You'll have to climb and move the blocks strategically so you have a path to follow. Art style is absolutely amazing and the puzzles are challenging and engaging. Next, we have Valiant Hearts. Valiant Hearts is a puzzle or adventure game that is mostly narrative. Its puzzles aren't particularly mind-bending and are instead used to illustrate the drudgery and insidiousness of life in the trenches. There are some mini-games that coincide with the story and it makes the gameplay more amusing. Next, we have Tomb of the Mask. Tomb of the Mask is a game seemingly born from a love of retro goodness. It has a lot of characteristics from Pac-Man. To keep the gameplay moving at a blistering speed, there is a wall of death that quickly climbs up the bottom of the screen that you will need to outrun. Having said that, Tomb of the Mask threat moves a whole lot faster than Pac-Man's. So if you want a fast-paced retro game, then you should definitely play this. Next, we have Metal Shooter Super Soldiers. Metal Shooter is a platform-style 2D action shooting game where you will have to collect weapons and fight an army all by yourself. The graphics is pretty good with the cartoonish art style, but the controls are a little unpolished. But overall, the game is very addictive and fun to play. So after 2.5 hours of continuous gaming, the asset handled it amazingly. There were no lags, the temperature never rose to an uncomfortable degree, and the battery just dropped by 35%. And that is when the screen was on FHD plus resolution, that is 2220 by 1080. So that's it for this video guys. Do leave a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe and press that bell icon if you don't want to miss out on some upcoming videos of this phone. And as always, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.